Yo, what's good? Today I'm gonna be teaching you guys this really quick and easy waving flag effect. I saw a Twitter post recently that came from a game dev, and they were talking about using displacement maps in Unreal Engine, and I thought if that works in Unreal Engine, why not After Effects? You know, I gave it a test and turns out it does work, so I'll be teaching you this right now. So I just have this base flag here I made. It's just a UK flag with the words fake mink on it. It's just for visual I'm doing. You can use any flag you want, it doesn't really matter. The main thing you're gonna need is this displacement reference. I'll provide a link to download this in the description. You could also try to make it yourself. It's a little complicated, so I don't recommend it, but anyways, we'll just bring this in here and we're just gonna leave it where it is, and we're just gonna go ahead and pre-compose this and select move all attributes. Now that we have our reference in here, we're going to go ahead and turn it off, and we're going to add displacement map to our original flag. And then you're going to want to go ahead and point this to the displacement reference layer. Now you can mess with the settings here, but I like 75 and 50 for the values, and you can immediately see that it's giving it a very realistic waving. And I mean, you can honestly just build off this, but I do have one way we can make this more realistic, and that's by also using that displacement map reference as an overlay. So if we just turn this on, and then we're going to switch this to multiply, and then we're going to go ahead and track mat the displacement reference to our flag, turn our flag back on, and as you can see, it gives us some realistic shadows. And if you want to flip the direction of the shadows, we can just throw invert on this layer, and now we have the shadows going the other way. Now obviously this is a nice animation, but let's say you want to pin the flag to a flagpole. If you look over here, you can see the left side is getting pushed away, so it's not really pinned to anything. We can fix this pretty simply. All we're gonna do is we're just gonna press Q so we get our rectangle tool, and while selecting the displacement reference, we're just gonna draw a mask right around here. We'll probably adjust it a bit, and we're also gonna set the feather to 50. And once you add this mask, you're gonna wanna also switch the displacement map here to masks so it detects that. And I can definitely move it over quite a bit. Yeah, just find a sweet spot so that the left side is staying pinned, and the feather on the mask will make the transition more gradual, because as you can see, if we turn it off here, it's just going to be a super harsh cut. And yeah, now that you have the flag pinned, you can bring in a flagpole if you'd like. I just have this PNG here. I'll just like slap it on real quick, you know, nothing crazy. And one last final detail I like to add, just to add a bit more depth to the flag itself. It still looks a little flat, so we're going to go ahead and add bevel and emboss to the flag itself. And the only setting we're really going to change here is the soften. We're going to change that to 15, and then we're also just going to rotate the angle a bit so it lines up with the light more. So something about -160 works. And yeah, that's pretty much the entire effect. Pretty simple, pretty quick, and it's not too harsh on your rendering. And yeah, I hope you learned something new, you know. As always, hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out.
I got a hot pickup, but in a link up, you know I'm high, so I can't fucking drive.